Right, hello, thanks for clicking the link. My name's Ben and this is my indie devlog. This is my 12th one, I think, and in these sessions I have no planning, I have no preconceptions, I just go through what changes I've made. But before I do any of that, I will start with a little beer, and today I'm starting with the Brewdog layer cake. Chin chin. And this, I've had this before, very sweet. I can only normally manage one can. So, I can already see a bug. My waves are not filling the island. Here they come. Should be like that. Since last week, I redid the logo. I went for this more digital look, corrupted digital look, with the big UFO in the middle. I kind of like it. I see this working in many ways. So I like a sort of. I might try and animate it at some point so it sort of distorts, those lines quickly jagged at different areas. And also, I think for the trailer as well, where I'm going to have these nice panning shots, I can interject them with this distortion, and this distortion is obviously coming from the aliens. Yeah, I've been working a lot on the island. I bought a new texture, asset pack from Unity from Nature Manufacturers. So I've got the forest, no, the mountainside forest, mountain asset pack. So I've got some different tree types, which is quite nice. It gives a little bit of variety. There's some few other nice little features like fishies. So I've got some fishies in the game. So yeah, I'm building a new part of the island now. Oh, my FPS is dropping down some recording as well. So I've got a beach in here now that I've been working on. Got some nice rocks and whatnot going on it. The drones, there's a few more of these planted around now. There's going to be a lot more of these actually, but just experimenting at this stage. We've got the birds flying in the sky. You can see their shadows. I can't actually see the birds though. Don't know where they've gone. They're definitely up there. There you go. Is it because they're behind the tree? In the trees? I'll look at that at some point. But they are there, flying around, just giving some extra life to the environment. We've got these new tree types, the fern, which is nice. Gives these trees a lovely effect, and the light breaks through nicely for those. Oh, there's the birds. The campsite, I've moved down here, and now disappears when you reach it, which you shouldn't be doing. I don't know why that is, I'll fix that later again. Nighttime, really getting a nice effect now. I changed the sky. I've got a HDR sky, and the one I'm using now gives this nice moonlight effect, which when you're in the forest breaks through nicely through the trees, and you still get those god rays coming through even at night time. We've got the torch. It's just starting to feel a bit more realistic, a bit sharper, a bit smoother. I like the shadows, really like the shadows. I mean, they've always been there, but it's good to see them. The lighting on the drones I've played with as well. I feel like it's a bit more, a little bit more intense because you've got the blue in the middle of the red. These drones now are really difficult to see at night, which is what I wanted. I want you to kind of stumble upon them by mistake and then have to sort yourself out. So here he comes. Yeah, and he's found me, and now he starts moving towards me. Look on the torch, you've got the light coming off that. It's just so nice. And these make for, well, the lighting just makes for a really nice sort of photograph as well, which conveniently you have. The other drone has activated, or all of them have activated. That's some logic I'm going to need to sort out, because I don't want them all chasing you down at once, that'd be a bit rubbish. But you can still track your movement. And also, if I go back into daytime, they should all be disabled now. Where am I? Nope. Okay, then they're not doing what they should be doing, so I need to sort that out. I've messed up that logic somewhere. And I also need to stop them from going through the ground. So I'll put a collider on those at some point. Something else I did this week, which I thought was a bit of fun. I wanted to do this anyway. I wanted to pay some sort of homage to Flight of the Navigator. And also like just the retro UFOs. So using the sunken... I'll find out in a minute. One of the assets that I got for free, which is awesome. He had a prop in there for the UFOs, and I just put a texture on there to make it all shiny, like Flight of the Navigator. Whether or not it'll stay in the full game, I don't know, but it's just a bit of fun for now. Worked on the mountain. You can now climb up here, doopy doopy doop, and get to the radio tower. Oh, and you can see the big mothership over there as well. Just being a bit weird and hovering there, as aliens do. You know, they don't want to tell you why they're here. So, lots of little changes this week, I think, is the takeaway. I was looking at what I've done before doing this video, and it's hard to pinpoint some big changes, other than like the new asset pack, but I bet you wouldn't have even noticed if I hadn't told you. And even now, you know, you've really got to look out for it. It's these type of trees, the fern trees versus the whatever type of trees these are. Yeah, what else? Oh, the story. So the story. I'm very happy with the story now. I've actually got it all sussed in my mind. You probably saw this dude here. That all plays into it. It's got some strength. They're still following me. Go away. Fuck off. It's not your time yet. You come in later. Yeah, this effect is pretty cool. I'm going to have to sort out the model. I'm not sure about the model. I just need something for now, to put in place so I can tell the story. But the story, yeah, anyone who I've told the story to in the past about this game, it's changed. I mean, obviously it's still about aliens and UFOs and that type of thing, but I'm hoping I've got a unique twist. I don't know if the story that I'm telling has been told before to this degree, so that's kind of cool. Quite excited to see what people think about it, but I don't want to say in these videos because it gives the game away, doesn't it? There's no point playing a story-driven game if I tell you the story up front. It's a little bit frustrating. Fire goes. Had a little play with the fire again. Lovely looking smoke. The light's reflecting off that nicely now as well. So yeah, this week been interesting. Happy about the game's progressing. I'm really happy with like the style actually, and just like when I say style, sort of the lighting, the shadows, the performance. It's all. Oh look, there's another one. Yeah, it's all sort of come together, and I think I've still got a pretty good FPS. There's not much in here for it to render, so let's move over here. 40, 30, dropping down, 40. Obviously if it goes below 30 I'm worried. I'd like it to be up to 60, and I don't think that'll be much of a problem later down the line when I really sort of hone in on to performance. I've done a lot on performance as it is already, but I think there's still loads more I could do. And also I need to start looking at like specs of PCs, because I'm a little bit out of sync with all that. I don't know if I've got a high spec PC. Oh, it's not a high spec PC, I know that, but I don't know if it's sort of a standard. I can show you what I'm running. So it's a Ryzen 5, which I think is the equivalent of an i3, maybe an i5. 32 gig of RAM. I know that's fairly good, but still not outstanding. Where's the graphics card? Can't even remember what I've got now. It's an Asus GeForce something. 1080 sounds familiar. So yeah, I mean, I might be able to push this game even further with a better graphics card. I've got the ability to do ray tracing on this graphics card, but it really doesn't handle it well. So there are options down the line, essentially. I think performance will come later. Fine-tuning performance. You know, if I can run it on this PC, which isn't a high-spec PC, I'm sure, then great. That means I'm hit a load of players, and they can enjoy it. And then maybe later down the line I can upgrade my PC, ramp up a shitload of settings, put that in the options, and people can play on even better looking settings. So yeah, very, very happy, very content with the game at the moment. I spent, oh yeah, shit, that was the other thing. I spent like 2 days, the last 2 days, thanks to Windows 10, I had a power cut. I wasn't working on the game at the time and I'd saved it. But yeah, when the PC booted back up, every time I launched an application that wasn't from the App Store, which was a bit bizarre, I'd get an error. The game, nothing would load. So that took me forever to work out. I ran a few system checks and whatnot, and I still don't know what I did that fixed it, or if it just sorted itself out. But it does seem now like I can open applications and they don't bomb out. Audacity was crashing, yeah, exactly. So that's fine now. Affinity's working. All the tools I need for my game are fine anyway now. But it was really frustrating, you know. I try not to let this sort of thing get to me, not in a negative way anyway. But it sort of, I can feel my anxiety building, you know, because I feel like I'm just wasting time dicking around with options in Windows for stuff that should just work. But there you go, that is life. Everything's looking good now. Very, very happy with this. Getting some good traction on Twitter. I should probably start looking at other sources as well, other platforms, sorry, like Reddit and Imager and all that type of thing. I might be introducing a lady into the game. This character here, which is a dude at the moment. I'm thinking about changing it. Partly because there's a ton load of female 3D characters on Unity as it's still, and not so many male ones. Not like for what I want anyway. This person needs to look like they've been backpacking. He looks like he's about to take a poo. Don't want that. So yeah, but also I think having a female in the game just evens it out a little bit at the moment, because at the moment the story's about two blokes. Yeah, it's just something to think about actually. Give it a bit more thought. The names as well. When it comes to this sort of thing, I don't want to be mutually exclusive. Like, I think it's good to try and be inclusive of people, types, genders, sex, and all that sort of things. Just keep it even. And actually having a female character in the game might be a good idea. I've just noticed that's weird. Like, he's transparent, but the smoke isn't visible. I like it. Yeah, I really want to tell you what's going on with this, but I can't because it's going to ruin the surprise. Anyway, so this is pretty much where I'm at this week. Loads more to come, loads more to do. Moving on nicely. Hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think down below if you want to. Yeah. Catch you later.